Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year to those I haven't seen thus far. And welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Thursday, 2nd of January, 2025. So we'll start off as usual, firstly with the synoptic. So this is as of midnight last night. All the occluded fronts that they've had over the last couple of days that have certainly caused pretty poor weather, certainly for the fun run yesterday. But there's an area of high pressure, 1037, very high actually out there in the Atlantic that's wheeling its way up. But if I run that forward through to midday today, you can see that all of the fronts have now gone down to the south. There are a couple of troughs out in the North Sea that won't affect us, but we are going to be left in a sort of northeasterly flow on the south side of the country this afternoon, really controlled by that high pressure. Unfortunately, if I run that forwards, tomorrow's going to be fine as well. If I run that forward to the weekend, we can see some terrible weather coming through with that low pressure system. So that's Saturday and Sunday. Anyway, we'll worry about that at a later date. Now here's the actual cloud radar. You can see the occluded front now shot through, and we're left in a really reasonably clear northeasterly type flow. So there's the actual rain forecast radar at the moment, all that bad rain down over northern Europe now, and we're pretty well clear here. I did mention the troughs out in the North Sea, and you can see there are showers associated with that, but where we're going to be throughout the day, I believe it's going to be fairly reasonable. So this is the Met Office predicted rain radar then. And you can see it's clear here. There are them showers out into the North Sea, but we're going to be pretty clear throughout our day here. If I run that forward through to about 4 o'clock today, you can see we're going to be nice and clear. Okay, so Odium is giving wind 6 knots to the north. It says north-northwest. And if I run that forward to Farnborough, see if we got a later update as we have 5 knots from the northwest, veers 10k or more, 6 knots from the north-northwest, scatter clouds at 2,000 feet and broken at 1,000 feet. The spot winds are giving anywhere between 340 and 020. The further south you go, the more the easterly the wind goes, and actually our surface wind on the ground is just east of north. Windy's giving us, this is at 9 o'clock this morning, due north pretty well, 6 knots. Okay, local forecast then is giving us clear, beautiful sunshine throughout the day, certainly up to about 5 o'clock. Northerly winds possibly going around to northwest as the sun goes down. It's saying around about 8 or 9 knots. There, it's got some gusts here, which seem to be exceedingly high um, for what the weather pattern is showing. So they may be that high a little bit later. We'll have to monitor that. Okay, GFS is giving us a max temperature today of 4 with a dew point down at -3. If you're outside the window at the moment, very pleasant morning. No windsock, they'll get around putting that up again shortly. And the actual weather is giving us a temperature of 1 degrees, dew point -1, and a very light northwesterly flow, it's saying. Right. This is top meteo projected significant weather for the day. We're obviously down to the south here. If I run that through, so this from sort of 9 o'clock onwards, it's saying we're going to be nice and clear throughout the day. And SkySight is giving us a little bit of mist initially, then clearing up. Winds 8 knots from 7 degrees. And if I run that through for this is the low cloud that SkySight's giving us up till about 10 o'clock with an overview. We'll click onto there. We've got a reasonably clear day just east of north, the winds, and some further cloud later on today. But for our particular part of the day, it's going to be nice and fine. Okay, no Townsend. 5 is the usual Goodwood opening hours. So today is going to be from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock. There's a couple of UAS restrictions today, so it's really it's for unmanned aerial system vehicles only. So 10 is down at Burfield. 11 is the usual Winchester live firing. 16 and 17 are restricted areas at Burfield and Welford. So let's have a look at airfield operations for today then. The screen you'll see this for the next couple of months. Still got its deadline for conversion. Please go ahead and do that. Here's the Odium cross section today. Cloud dispersing to a very few, to around about 1800 thereabouts. The wind anywhere between northerly and it's saying north to the western north, but to our flying day, it's going to be very light-ish due north with a little bit of east to it, I think. Freezing levels coming down, so it'll be quite cold out there. No reported movements today. It's going to be a lovely clear day. Northerly winds throughout. May go around to northwest after about 3 o'clock. Grass is very wet, especially on the south side. You'd expect that with the weather we've had. Careful the wheel brake use on the grass, please. So we have two K21s on the booking system with instructors and students. There's a K13 also on the booking system. K21 booked by club members. All other two-seaters are free. And SH6 and SH8 are booked in the morning. All other single seaters are free. Now, I think SH8 is booked by Susie. Susie, if you're on the call and SH9 is available, it's probably going to be slightly better for you. So SH9 probably if it's just Susie flying it. Okay, we'll set up on the 09. It's a difficult decision today. We are going to have a crosswind no matter what. I'm working on the principles that as you get higher, the wind veers a little bit more. So 09 will probably be the better run. We'll take off on the runway on the north side and we'll land grass north or south, dependent on my assessment when I walk out there. The area around 09 is normally pretty good. Grass down the south side is very, very wet. Please watch out for misting canopies. Sunset actually is going to be about 4:05 this afternoon. Sorry, I didn't update that slide there. Reminder on the buggies and the simulator as usual. So we're runway setup then. We'll winch on the north side of the runway and obviously the winch will be down the far side. Aerotain on the south side. Take off on the runway, landing grass north or south as required. Okay, I'll see you out there shortly. I suppose we'll need three K21s and a K13, maybe two, and a couple of single seaters. I'll leave that up to the instructors to make that decision themselves. Okay, see you shortly. Bye.